On today's episode of Survival Dispatch News, we're discussing you.
Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Powdeom. Now, Powdeom didn't pay us to have their product in today's video. They did, however, send us this portable power station with lots of great features. This is the Powdeom EA700. It's a 700-watt power station capable of charging multiple devices at the same time. It has two 700-watt AC outlets, two DC outlets, two USB-A outlets. It's got a 12-volt car-style outlet as well, and a fast-charging 100-watt USB-C output, perfect for your laptop. Now, the EA700 has super fast charging. It only takes about an hour to prepare it with a full charge to charge your devices, and it's engineered to provide more than 3,000 100% battery cycles. That means it could last up to 10 years of use. And on top of that, it comes with a 5-year warranty. Make sure you check out the link we provided to learn more about the Powdeom EA700. And as always, thanks for watching.
And we're back again. Today we're discussing you, the Survival Dispatch audience. Lane came up with a great idea. And you can see him in frame, of course. He's joined us from Tennessee again.
Hey, Chris.
Munitions. Lane came up with a great idea. You should always play to your audience. And so this is going to be a relatively short episode of Survival Dispatch News where we poll you, our audience, on the topics that you would like to see covered the most. So we have a range of subject matter experts at our disposal, everything from homesteading to prepping, survival skills, survival technology, hunting and fishing, firearms, all things 2A, long range shooting, munitions, of course, with Lane on board. So I'll turn it over to you, Lane, and kind of maybe share your thoughts on it.
I don't know, Chris. We were talking about having news comments and this, that, and the other, which is great. But there's so much going on in the world, not only in the world, in our own communities. I just thought it might be interesting to ask everybody a question. What do you want to know more about? Is it food prep? Is it food storage? Is it inflation, gas prices, border issues? Let's see what the people want to hear, and let's let them decide.
So, I've mentioned it before that our vision for the Survival Dispatch channel is much like, say, the Discovery Channel, where we have shows that air at the same time each week, like Jason's show, for example, airs every Sunday afternoon. Plus, he's involved in other things. And we've got Survival Dispatch News, Survival Dispatch Reviews, Survival Downrange, which is going to be Denny's segment on firearms related stuff. We've got shorts, so on and so forth. So it actually just dawned on me, Lane, that we can run polls on our YouTube community page. And I think the way to tackle this now, that I've pondered it for a minute, is one, we'll read all the comments that people leave below, but we can run multiple polls on our YouTube community page, and I can link them down below. So we can say, for example, what topics would you like to see covered by Survival Dispatch News? So there's 2A related topics, there's domestic and international economic topics, inflation, food shortages, Russia, Ukraine, border issues, China, Taiwan, sort of thing. Survival Dispatch Reviews, what products would you like to see reviewed the most? And we can come up with a list there. Prepping, homesteading topics would be another one. Survival topics. Survival's, a really big topic because you have primitive survival, you have remote survival using modern amenities, and you have urban survival, which affects more Americans than any other topic of survival. We publish quite a few shorts, whether it be pocket dumps or 3 different ways to start a fire, those sort of things. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll run multiple polls. We'll put some options down below. People can comment on them as well. So if something's not in that poll, they can add it. But I think that's the gist of it.
I think it's a good idea. I think we should run with it, and let's do what the people want to see.
Amen to that. Well, appreciate you coming up with this idea, Lane. And I don't care what Tyler says about you. You're all right.
I don't really care what he says either. He's a long way away from me, brother.
All right. Appreciate you joining once again. And we'll be back soon with another episode of Survival Dispatch News.